We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. They're going to run it here. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20-21.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Owls, as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Back behind the quarterback, line in a pistol. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Only marked down after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations. But when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Eludes a tackle. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rice. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's got it again. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown. Owls. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burden. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. The tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Handoff in a single back formation. Breaking free at midfield. That play moves the ball across midfield and he's set up with a first down at the 41. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. And Rice has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. He's running out of time here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball and
down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking downfield. Complete to the running back on this fourth down play. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. They keep him off balance with a run. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Nittany Lions move into the red zone. And the tailback's got it again. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, you go to old reliable here, the fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. 3rd down and goal, a great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Rice. No chance to catch him there.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Going after, not quite through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Burden. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. We're going to pass here on 2nd down. The pass is caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Defense is coming after him. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Big gain. Catch made at the 30. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll try a pass here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag now. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. The shotgun running play call. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burden. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Breaks an open space. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Here comes the shovel pass. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not.
Heading for the end zone. Touchdown. Out. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line open. Up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. He's going to hand this off. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Moves out of the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The receiver grabs it. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They've got it in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Ball scooped up by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Blitz and a quick sack.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught near the goal line.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Rice. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Bringing it out. It's Burden. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure you can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of it. He didn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Nowhere to run up the middle. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Then he knocks the PAT right down the middle. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this 3rd period. So it's Rice in the lead here. This has been thorough domination, 3 quarters. A real real statement, confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great...
Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to...
Touchdown, Rice! This passing game is on fire today. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense operating from the pistol. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive, hold the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Single back takes the handoff. Breaking tackles and going. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. We're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.